Pale morning light spills across the eastern African highlands, revealing a restless landscape. Mist hangs low over the valley, swirling around scattered acacia trees and tall golden grass. The limestone cave lies quiet, home to a small family of early primitive humans, Homo habilis. The pregnant female wakes slowly, her two young still sleeping against her warm side. The male rises first, scanning the open plains for threats before stepping outside. Birds call sharply overhead as the land warms, warning of movement in the distance. The male descends the rocky slope, heading toward the valley floor to search for food. The male Homo habilis digs near a fallen log, searching for bulbs hidden in the soil. He uses chipped stones to pry roots loose, stuffing them into a woven bark pouch. A distant herd of ancient elephants moves slowly, stirring clouds of dust. A faint tremor brushes beneath the male's feet, so soft he almost ignores it. Another tremor follows. He freezes, turning his head toward the mist. Something massive moves beyond the haze, its shadow dragging across the ground. The mist parts to reveal a towering Sivatherium, its horned head held high. Muscles ripple beneath its thick hide as it strides toward the ridge. Its crown-like horns curve forward, scarred from a recent clash with a rival male. Steam rises from its nostrils in the cool morning air. The giant giraffid pauses when it catches the scent of nearby primates. It snorts sharply, stomping the ground with a hoof wider than a human face. A male Homo habilis squeaks an alarm and sprints toward the cave. The pregnant female hears the vibrations and pulls her children close. She moves them deeper into the shadowed cave, her breaths sharp and rapid. The male scrambles up the slope, loose stones clattering behind him. He darts into the cave, eyes wide with fear, urging his family back. Dust trickles from the ceiling as a thunderous bellow echoes across the ridge. The male signals frantically for silence. Any noise could trigger the beast. Outside, the ground shakes as the Sivatherium approaches. The Sivatherium roars in frustration, its voice booming through the valley. It charges the cave entrance, slamming its horned skull into the rock. Cracks split across the limestone with a sound like snapping bones. Pebbles rain down on the terrified family huddled inside. The male stomps and growls, trying to distract the giant. Desperate, hopeless noise. The Sivatherium steps back, lowering its head for a second brutal strike. The entire cave shudders, and a chunk of stone breaks free. A soft grunt passes among them, a sound of relief and survival. Three other Homo habilis approach from the ridge, alarmed by the distant impacts.
What was that?
They spot the giant attacking the cave and erupt into panicked shrieks. Stones fly through the air, striking the ground near the Sivatherium's feet. The giant turns its massive head, confused by the new threats. The newcomers spread out, waving branches and beating the earth. Their unified noise echoes across the rocks, amplifying their small size. The Sivatherium hesitates, its agitation shifting toward bewilderment. The male inside joins the uproar, shouting from the cave mouth.
Kill the beast!
It is all right, my children. Everything will be all right.
The Sivatherium sidesteps, swinging its heavy horn. The target flees, zigzagging through brush as the giant stomps behind him. Unable to catch the agile primate, the giant snorts in frustration. Screams, stone throws, and movement overwhelm the giant's senses. Irritated bellow, the Sivatherium turns away and retreats toward the woods. The giant herbivore trudges back into the misty forest, head low and breathing heavy. The land slowly returns to its usual chorus of birds and insects. Inside the cave, the male steps cautiously into the sunlight. He scans the valley again and again, confirming the danger has passed. The family emerges slowly, blinking at the bright morning. The additional group members gather, touching shoulders in reassurance. A soft grunt passes among them, a sound of relief and survival. The cave entrance is cracked, with fresh fractures zigzagging down the wall. Loose rock litters the ground, making the shelter unstable. The male tests the wall with gentle taps. Dust falls from above. A second collapse could trap or crush them. The group understands. Even without words, they must leave the cave. The decision is made. They will seek a new shelter before nightfall. The children cling to her legs. They travel along the ridge, avoiding the open plains where predators roam. Vultures circle above, gliding in wide, patient spirals. The scent of distant water draws them toward a cluster of trees. Their movements are cautious, every rustle of grass prompting alert posture. Early elephants rumble through the distance, shaking the ground. A giant smilodon watches from a rocky ledge, but makes no move, yet. Hyenas follow the group at a distance, sensing potential weakness. A flock of ancient birds erupts skyward as a predator prowls below. The world teems with species a human future will never meet. The band keeps moving, their senses sharpened by the morning attack. The ridge narrows, revealing a line of caves ahead, potential new shelter. The group inspects each cave, sniffing for predators, testing for stability. One small cave seems safe, dry, deep, and hidden from open view. The male gathers leaves and branches to build fresh bedding. The children explore the new space, their fear fading. Outside, the wind carries distant calls of grazing Sivatherium. The group settles in, unaware that their cooperation today is one step on the long path toward humanity.